Today, we will be talking about 3 books that are related to the Holocaust. The 3 books that we will be talking about are Annexed by Sharon Dogger, Prisoner B3087 by Alan Gratz, and Number the Stars by Lois Lowry. These books have been chosen because middle schoolers study the Holocaust in both English language arts and social studies classes in the 7th grade. This is often a topic that many students are interested in and want to know more about. The Holocaust and the horrific events that happened in Europe in the 1930s and 40s are events that need to be remembered and not forgotten. Even though these books are historical fiction, they are relevant to the topic and grab the reader's attention into the book almost from the moment that you start reading. I hope you enjoy all 3 of these wonderful books. We're going to talk about the book Annexed by Sharon Dogger. This book takes place in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, in 1942. The book tells the story of the attic annex made famous by Anne Frank. However, this book is told from the eyes of Peter, the teenage boy that lived in the annex with the Franks. It all starts early one morning when Peter's girlfriend and her family are taken by the Nazis in a raid. Peter watches all of this happen and then quickly sneaks back home in hopes of not being seen or caught by the Nazis. Soon after this, Peter and his family go into hiding in the attic annex with the Franks, including their daughter Anne. At first, it is hard for all of the people hiding in the attic annex. They cannot go outside, they must remain silent at all times, and they must rely on others to bring them food. Worst of all, for Peter, is that he is stuck in the annex with the annoying Anne Frank, who is a couple years younger than him. But after months on end in the annex, Peter and Anne grow close to each other as they both share a fear of being caught, and they are both growing up young teenagers inside of the annex. Will the Nazis find the secret annex and its inhabitants? Will they be found and rounded up and sent to concentration camps? Or, worse, shot dead right there in their attic prison? Peter has a story to tell. Are you listening? Hiding for years on end? No light, no sound. Could you do it? Annexed is available in your local library, your public library, and electronic versions are available on Libby and Hoopla. You can also purchase this book online or at your local bookstore. I hope you enjoy reading Annexed by Sharon Dogger. We're going to talk about the book Number the Stars by Lois Lowry. This book takes place in Copenhagen, Denmark in 1943. Be a hero and resist, or do nothing and be no better than them. That was the attitude of many Danes during their occupation by the Nazis during World War II. In fact, Denmark was famous for standing up to the Nazis. Even the King of Denmark himself was a vocal opponent of Nazism and encouraged his people to do what they can to stand up to their oppressors, even though the Nazis had taken over basically every aspect of their daily lives in Denmark. The Danish Jews were being hidden and kept safe by many people in Denmark so that they would not be found by the Nazis. Anna Marie's family even take in her best friend Ellen, who is a Jew. They say that Ellen is Anne Marie's long-lost sister, in order to keep Ellen hidden right there in plain sight. One day, Anne Marie's mother takes them to visit her Uncle Peter, who lives on the coast and even has his own fishing boat. Her Uncle Peter has been working with the resistance, helping to secretly take the Jews to safety in Sweden via his fishing boat. Peter loads Ellen, her parents, as well as other escaping Jews onto his boat to take them to freedom in Sweden. But before they can leave, Nazi guards and their dogs come to inspect Peter's boat. Will Peter and the Jews be caught, or will they make it to safety in Sweden? There's no turning back now. The mission must be completed in order to save their lives. Number the Stars is available at your local library, in your public library, school library, and electronic versions are available on Libby and Hoopla. You can also purchase this book online or at your local bookstore. I hope you enjoy reading Number the Stars by Lois Lowry. We are going to talk about the book Prisoner, B3087 by Alan Gratz. This book takes place in Krakow, Poland in 1939. Survive, no matter what. That is what 14-year-old Yannick Gruner must do in order to make it through the war. The Jews of Krakow are being rounded up one block at a time and taken to camps as the ghetto is being liquidated. In order to remain undercover, Yannick and his family go into hiding in the pigeon coop that is on the roof of their building. Their family is soon joined by Yannick's aunts, uncles, and cousins. One by one, his family is called outside while doing simple everyday tasks such as going to work, getting groceries, and even walking to school, and they are taken away to the camps. Yannick finds himself the only one left until one day he too is caught outside and taken away to a concentration camp. Yannick soon meets his uncle in one of the camps. His uncle teaches him simple things that he must do to survive and to make it through the war. His uncle encourages him to do things such as make sure he eats, to get plenty of rest, and to wear good shoes. Anything at all in order to survive. However, one day his uncle is sent out on a work detail, and he never comes back. Devastated, Yannick knows he must remember his uncle's words to do everything he can to survive. Yannick worked hard and was transferred through 10 different concentration camps before 1945. It's now the end of the war, and liberation is coming. But Yannick is weaker and more tired now than ever after experiencing the horrors of all of the concentration camps. Will he make it to the end and survive? Prisoner B3087 is the story of the will of one boy to survive and stay alive. Prisoner B3087 is available in your school library, in your public library, and electronic versions are available on Libby and Hoopla. I hope you can also purchase this book online or at your local bookstore. I hope you enjoy reading Prisoner B3087 by Alan Gratz. I hope that you enjoy reading these historical fiction titles and that you learn something from them. Please ask your school librarian if you would like a copy of one of these books to read or how to find the book online. Thank you for watching.